Hey guys, Wade Willis here, and today I'm going to talk to you about a very taboo topic, okay? The rise of Skywalker. Alright, now this movie might have been even more divisive than The Last Jedi, and my opinion, it's worse than The Last Jedi. I can understand why some people didn't like The Last Jedi. I can understand why some people enjoyed The Rise of Skywalker because it's 80% fan service. If you think it's a good movie, you need to learn about movies. But whatever, you can comment in the video, that's fine. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions. But yeah, in my opinion, they really could have saved the movie just by one of the things is from Legends, and then the other thing is really just common sense at the end of the movie. And while I was watching the movie the first time, there were things that were kind of cool. The Exegol, like all the Sith Eternal, that stuff was pretty cool. I liked the setting, was really eerie. I liked it. I thought that was cool. You could have left all these things and even the MacGuffin stuff, but having Chewbacca die then not die ruined really the whole movie. When I was watching the first time, I was like, holy crap, they're going for it. And I got I was sad Chewbacca died, but I was also like, oh dude, what's gonna happen? Like, this is crazy. I can't believe they killed off Chewbacca. And then, I don't know, 20 minutes later, he's just alive and she feels it. And really, I think she was as far from... that just doesn't make sense. But whatever. She didn't feel that he... whatever. So, but if you read in Legends, Vector Prime, all right, they actually killed off Chewbacca in Star Wars Legends, all right? And it's a whole fucking thing in the book. In the series, Han doesn't get over it for like 4 books. And it still bothers him, and it bothers his son in the book, Anakin Solo, a lot. Because it's kind of blamed on him. I don't need to get into that too much. But just doing the whole thing of killing him, then not killing him, like, if they would have just gone for it right there, and made a hard stance, that would have, I think, really saved the movie. Because the whole movie was like basically balancing back and forth. Like, they didn't want to rock the boat too much, and they tried to do like everything to please everyone, and really it came out with a movie that like hurt your head the first time you see it, and you're like, what the hell's going on? And it was, a lot of it's pointless. And you could have kept almost all that in, but just had the balls to let Chewbacca die. All right. Now, I have an opinion of the way that they could have. I really think it would have been cool, or not cool, but like interesting. Okay, you actually have Chewbacca die in that scene with Rey using the lightning. Then you do a flashback to her as a kid, and to where where she's reaching out to try to for her parents, and she has a flashback and realizes that she accidentally, maybe lightning, it doesn't have to be lightning, but something happens and she accidentally kills, she's the one who really killed her parents. How that would have been the craziest twist ever. And that's a game changer. You keep the Chewbacca thing in, and then you have Rey as the one who accidentally killed her parents. And those of you who are like, well, how could she have done it when she was that young? Like, Force Light. They just ignored anything with Rey anyways, and I'm sure I could have looked past her doing Force Lightning on accident as like a 6-year-old. If it actually makes the movie better, they have her OP anyways. Or she could have done something, like broken the ship or something, like pulled something off of it on accident because she's trying to keep them there. It doesn't have to be lightning. but that changes her whole thing. And then she's actually struggling with the decision, or like the realization that, oh shoot, I killed my parents, I killed Chewbacca, I'm a murderer. Like, changes the whole movie. Okay, and then maybe you could have switched her and Kylo, like maybe he's good and she turns to the dark side, or he tries to get her out of the dark. So there's a lot of ways you can go with this. So, and that's just an idea I had that really could have used that flashback of her reaching for her parents in every damn movie, and it would have been relevant. But yeah, that's what I think. Even if you keep that out and just have Chewbacca die, like what happens in Vector Prime, changes the movie. They make a stance. They had the balls to actually do something real. And then the last fight scene, I mean, you bring Palpatine back, have him actually fight her with a lightsaber or something. Like have Kylo and her actually have to team up in a lightsaber fight where he's using lightning and a lightsaber, or I mean, that would have been actually cool. The whole like using two lightsabers to defend his lightning, and he just keeps doing it. Like, he's already been messed up 2 times from not stopping lightning. I can't comprehend why he would just keep going again. It just blows my mind. If you would have just had, it doesn't even have to be that cool of a fight scene, but just an actual fight scene. He stole their essence. Do I agree that happened? Whatever, I don't give a crap. Go ahead, still do that. He gets younger. He fucking hops off the little like spider contraption thing that he's on, the BDSM like sex swing, and starts fighting him. That would have been cool. I don't know why you keep him on there. He's able to like stop every ship, and then her using 2 lightsabers with having, a few Jedi give her moral support, and all of a sudden she's, it just blows my mind. And that, like, even if you would have kept the crappy thing in and had Chewbacca die, the movie would have still been a lot more redeemable. But if you would have adjusted both of those things, actually taken a stance and had Chewie die. I love Chewbacca. I don't want him to die, but keep it in there. That's doing something. It was just a fan service crap movie. And people can say that, the people that drive me the most crazy are the people who are apparently Star Wars experts and say that, you mean nothing was left for J.J. Abrams because they killed the big bad. Okay, well, if you're an expert on Star Wars, have you read any of Legends and noticed that Ben Solo was actually the big bad in that too? He's the main bad guy at the very end, and those books are awesome. Like, I don't understand how you're an expert and like can't comprehend how you could just make Kylo Ren be the bad guy. So they did it in Legend. It worked, and it was those books were really good with Jason Solo and his sister fighting. So, but yeah, Jason ends up being the bad guy in the end, and it's awesome. But you didn't have to bring Palpatine back. But fine, keep Palpatine in, have Chewie die, have Palpatine actually fight with something other than lightning. Movie's good. All right, then. Wouldn't be the best Star Wars, but it'd be an acceptable one. So, but yeah, guys, I'd love to hear your opinions. Don't forget to like and subscribe, even if you disagree with my opinion on this. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Please comment on the video. I appreciate it. And again, I'm Wade Willis.